here you have 2 Samuel 24:16. When the angel stretched out his hand toward Jerusalem to destroy it, the Lord relented from the calamity and said to the angel who destroyed the people, "It is enough, now relax your hand." Jonah 3:9. Who knows, God may turn and relent and withdraw his anger, his burning anger, so that we will not perish. A number of places in Jeremiah, Gospel of Jeremiah, prophecy of Jeremiah. Now therefore amend your ways and your deeds and obey the voice of the Lord our God, your God, and the Lord will change his mind about the misfortune which he has pronounced against you, etc., etc. So this list of texts, if this was the early 2000s, and okay, that was, okay, all right, it was over 20 years ago, all right, we're getting old, but if this is the early 2000s, this would be about the open theism controversy. There was an attempt to get open theists expelled from the Evangelical Theological Society, which failed because the ETS statement of faith just simply wasn't full enough to exclude open theism. But that was around the time that I did my debates with John Sanders, and that's where the discussion was going on. Bruce Ware was writing books on the subject, etc., etc. These are the standard open theist texts, and of course, there have been responses provided for every single one of them. You can go back. I remember, I don't know how many years ago it was now, I did a whole sermon series on the offering of Isaac upon the altar, because that one's frequently used by open theists. And they emphasize, here's, God didn't know Abraham's character. And he did not know whether he would do what he had commanded him to do. And now I know means, yes, I have just now come to learn something. God has learned something. So the point is, this is standard open theism stuff, but what you probably couldn't see or didn't notice, or maybe you did when you looked down at it, who made this? Right down at the bottom. You're going to... www.soteriology101.com. That's Leighton Flowers. So it's Leighton Flowers that's saying, even if we understand these passages as anthropomorphisms, it does not change the fact that the inspired text does not have a problem describing God in these terms. Therefore, why should we have a problem with people describing him, understanding him, and relating to him in these terms? This man so wants to be an open theist, it's like his greatest desire for Christmas. It's, I just want to open a box on Christmas morning and it says, you can be an open theist without losing your job, as in a Southern Baptist entity. He wants to be an open theist so bad he can taste it. And he's giving us every indication of it all the time. It is amazing. But it's like I said, I think he should just do it. Leighton, do it. You've got so many followers for Soteriology 101. You don't need that job with the SBC, right? I mean, you could find, especially now with Ed Litton, do you really think anyone's going to care if you just come out as an open theist, an open theist, an OOT instead of just an OT? You're an oot instead of an ot. Come out of the open theist closet. Yes, that's what you need to do, because it's what you want to do. It is so much more consistent with your position. It is perfectly provisionistic, right? And you know it. So just go for it. I think you just need to step out there and say, you know what? This is where I am. Be open about it. Be open about it. Anyway.